The overall cost of living in Calabasas is 94% higher than the national average. Are you thinking of moving to Calabasas? Before you start house hunting, let's talk about what makes this place so special. I'm Kevin Goldman, the chef realtor, and by the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to know before moving to Calabasas. Location. Calabasas is about 45 minutes without traffic from downtown Los Angeles, about 25 minutes without traffic from Malibu, about an hour, hour and a half from Santa Barbara without traffic. There's some mountainous terrain. There are a lot of hiking trails, amazing hiking trails. Calabasas is set along the Santa Monica mountain range that borders the valley, Westlake and Thousand Oaks from Malibu. A lot of canyons, a lot of people, a lot of car clubs get in their cars and they drive the canyons, whether they're driving fast and out of control in most cases, or just for a light cruise with the top down. On average, it's 66 degrees, which is a huge surprise to me. It's only 3 degrees off from the perfect temperature for me. That's 63, not 69 for you pervs out there. A lot of people describe it as a Mediterranean climate, but to me, 66 degrees is a little bit cooler than a Mediterranean climate. At night in the late summer, early fall, the marine layer tends to come over the mountains, and that's really when it starts to get cooler. Late summer, fall, winter. Rain, I wanna go out on a limb and say there's 15, maybe 20 days of rain a year, and that's like on a big year. The lifestyle of Calabasas is something most people think they know, but they don't. Calabasas has more of a small town feel, and I think that's more so because not as many people are out and about in terms of like always going to the grocery store, or a lot of people are more kind of work, go home, go to the recreational activities for their kids after school or at school, and then go back home. There is a big community focus. There are a lot of outdoor events and stuff. Definitely not a big city. The population is about 23,000 residents. It's only about 13 square miles for amenities. We have the Commons, which we showcased before. There's Polochek's Jewelers there. I think John and Vinny's is going in where Crossroads used to be. There's a bunch of dining options at the Commons. Superba, finally coming to Calabasas. Used to be a sous chef there back in the day. A lot of people really don't realize how good hiking is on the Topanga Crest Trail that goes basically from Topanga Canyon up by the water tanks, up above Mulholland Heights and Molewood. Super cool vistas and views overlooking Calabasas and down into the canyon of Topanga. Amazing views for 4th of July with all of the firework displays going on during the summer. If you want to check that out, I would definitely hike from the Topanga Lookout at the top of Topanga, main Topanga. You hike west towards those water tanks that you can see across the street from the mobile home park and that church up there. We've talked a lot about the cost of homes and property taxes and some other stuff in other videos. California's average price point is well above the national average. The overall cost of living in Calabasas is 94% higher than the national average. Utilities are 10% higher than the national average, and then groceries, like I said in another video, are 12% higher than the national average. Calabasas might be known for Kardashians and Drake and Bieber and Britney Spears and all these household names, but they're also known for the education. It's one of the things that drives a lot of people to move there. It's not just the lifestyle and the area and the proximity to high net worth individuals and trendiness and celebrity, but the schools are great. Elementary schools in Calabasas are going to be Lupin Hill, Round Meadow, A Laurel on Parkway Calabasas. You have Chaparral, and then for middle schools, you have AC Stell, A.E. Wright High Schools. For girls, you have Louisville, and then you have Calabasas High School. Other private schools, you have Muse, like I mentioned in another video. Viewpoint is an overall private school, amazing school. The ratio of students to teachers is awesome. For colleges and universities that are nearby, we have Pepperdine, which is down the street from A.E. Wright on Las Virgenes in Malibu Canyon. Cal Lutheran, which is in Thousand Oaks. You have CSUN in Northridge. And then if you want to travel a little further out, you've got UCLA, you've got Caltech in Pasadena, you have USC downtown. And junior colleges, you have Moorpark College, Pierce College, Valley College, Pasadena City College, LA College, Santa Monica City College. A lot of education. And the thing that everyone wants to know when they talk to a realtor is the market. What is the market like in Calabasas? The average sales price is $1.6 million. Listings are up about 26% over last year. The average days on market in Calabasas is 113 days. Inventory, there were 50 new homes listed in December. There were 70 homes for sale as of last month. The homes that are available are anything from a mega mansion in Hidden Hills or the Oak for upwards of insane prices of wanting to get $30 million for one of those properties, all the way down to a very affordable in relative terms for a single person, affordable 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo for $550,000. In between that, you've got anything from, like I said, palatial mansions, Spanish villas, Mediterranean villas, just anything. That's what's great about Calabasas. All the different gate guarded communities not only just fetch their own prices, but they all have their own aesthetics and designs, some of which are just all custom homes. Bell Canyon is all custom homes. Hidden Hills is all custom homes. The Estates in the Oaks, custom. And then you've got Vista Point, mostly custom homes as well. So you've got a crazy amount of selection in such a small area of custom homes, horse estates, modern monstrosities. Whatever you want, Calabasas basically has except for high-rise condos. The best question we get, aside from what is the market like right now, is what do we think is going to happen to the market in the next 6 months? I can speak for every realtor out there and say that I wish I had a crystal ball, because if I did, I'd be on a beach somewhere. I'd be in Whistler or the Swiss Alps, skiing, snowboarding, and then going to my yacht in the Mediterranean, waiting for the Monaco Grand Prix. What is the market like? I don't know. Jerome Powell and the Treasury said they're going to lower rates twice this year. I would love to see rates come down to 5.5%. Inventory is going to continue to go up. More buyers are going to come into the market, and if rates start to drop a little bit more, like they said, more buyers are going to enter the market by default anyway. If that happens, then the prices might jump up 3, 5, maybe even 10%. I doubt it'll hit 10%, but 3 to 5% would make the most sense in the next 6 months, with rates hopefully coming down. There's a lot of variables, obviously, and like I said, I wish I had a crystal ball so I could give you what is going to happen, but I don't have a crystal ball. Moving can be stressful. I've done it quite a bit. I know all about it. I've watched it. I've done it. If there's any way that I can help, I'm Kevin Goldman, the Calabasas Chef Realtor. Please reach out, DM me, send a raven, smoke signals, you know what to do. And if you have a crystal ball, hit the subscribe button.